Hey guys, it's me, Courtney. I'm gonna do the 50. Um, it's the 50 questions you never been asked YouTube tag, and I've done 50 other questions, but these were not the same exact 50 questions I've done before, and I've done 50 facts, but they're not the same exact questions I've done before. So here we go. What's your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent is cinnamon. Very basic. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Carrie Job, the famous Christian gospel singer, worship singer. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Joel Smallbone. He has like 2 sisters. He has like 6 siblings. I'm sure he wouldn't mind having another one. So Joel Smallbone. You guys do not know him for King Country, like a country song. He's got a movie coming out this fall. Really interested in seeing. Not sure. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I think I'll be in my mid-30s like my mom. Do you know a hoarder? No, I do not know a hoarder, but in some ways I am a hoarder, so, yeah. Can you do a split? No, I cannot do a split, but I've tried. Count for effort? How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Sad question, sad answer. I still do not know how to ride a bike. I can balance very well on a bike. I will tell you that much. I can balance very well, but I can't ride. I can ride it like a training wheels, but I can balance very well on a like if it's sitting down and propped up against something. I can balance very well, but like if it's like off the ground and I'm riding, no, I cannot. And I don't have enough. My body, my left side's weirder than my right, but I don't have a good place to practice anyway. So if you guys seen my vlogs in the front of my house, it's literally nothing but grass and stuff like that. So it's not like I live in an area like with a bunch of. Like, up the road, there's, like, a lot of sidewalk and stuff, but I just never really found the time or great interest in learning how to ride a bike. I don't know, so, but it's not like I live in, like, a neighborhood, so, yeah. I live close to one, but not in one. How many oceans have you swam in? I've swum in lakes, I don't know. Maybe I could say Myrtle Beach, Holden Beach Lake, or, like, ocean, so, probably that. How many countries have you been to? I've never been in a plane. I've never flown in a plane, obviously. I've never flown in a plane, but I've never been in a plane. I've never flew anywhere. So, I have never been out of the country. Or, I've never drove out of the country. Closest I've been is to Virginia, and Myrtle Beach, and Holden Beach, and stuff like that. No farther than that. Is anyone in your family in the Army? No, not currently, but my grandfather was in the Army in the early 1960s, late 50s, 1960s, and he was stationed in Germany. So, as of currently, no, but past, yes, my immediate family, my grandfather was in the Army. My mom's father, and he passed away in 1977, so obviously I never got to meet him. What would you name your daughter if you had one? I would name her Lillian Marie. What would you name your son if you had one? I cannot tell you his first name, but I would say somewhere in his name would be Richard. I've always liked the name, like, I've always been in like with the names, like, for a boy, like Caden, Hayden, like, I don't know, I've always liked those names. They're different. Caden, Hayden. I like Nolan. Nolan's a nice name. Hayden, Caden, different stuff like that. Landon, Layton. I call him Landon, and then Landon, remember, I love that name. Landon, and so, something like that. But Richard would be somewhere in there. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Probably a 60 or a 50, and it was math, and I've probably done worse on a spelling test. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Barney. If you guys do not know this question, it was Barney. I've mentioned it forever. I had everything Barney. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I don't even remember back that far, but I do remember one year I was Hannah Montana. One year I was, which possibly I could have been 8 when I dressed up as Hannah Montana. One year I was the Big Comfy Couch, the little clown. Then one year I was the doll from the Big Comfy Couch. And so it just, but my most memorable Halloween has to be the one I vlogged when I went with my friends. So, yeah. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight? No, I'm not into those books. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? British accent would be cool, but I enjoy having an American accent. It's quite nice. Did your mother go to college? No, she did not. But she has the education of somebody that would, because she knows a lot of medical terms that half the people that went to college don't know. So, yeah. Are your grandparents still married? No. Have you ever taken karate? No. Do you know Kermit the Frog? I know who he is. I've watched him, but I do not know, like, who portrays him. So, yeah. What's the first amusement park you've ever been to? I don't know if I've ever been to an amusement park. I don't think so. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I would like to be fluent in American Sign Language and Spanish. Do you spell the color gray as G-E-R-Y or G-R-A-Y? G-E-R-Y. G-R-E-Y, I mean, not G-E-R-Y. G-R-E-Y, I spell it that way. Is your father bald? Yes. Do you know triplets? Like, besides on TV, no, I'm sure that I've went to school with triplets or whatever. I'm sure it's happened before. I've seen them. I just know they're triplets, but as of outside of TV, no, I do not. Like, I don't have friends or family members that are triplets. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? The Notebook, because I've never seen the Titanic. I've seen The Notebook a lot, so yeah. Have you ever had Indian food? No. I've never had Indian food, and I don't think I ever don't think I ever will, because I don't fully care for that. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Taco Bell. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, a handful of times. Do you belong to any warehouse stores, Costco, BJ's, etc.? No. My family does not belong to like Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club. We don't have club memberships there. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Richard Allen, which is my grandfather's name, my mom's father's name, and then my dad's middle name is Allen, so Richard Allen. If you have a nickname, what is it? I have many nicknames. This right here, my charm right here, represents my nickname that my dad calls me. It's Pumpkin. He called me that name before I was born, and so he got me that charm in honor of that. So yeah, and then there's my mom calls me Rudy because she was obsessed with the Cosby Show. Lulu, Ruru, Lucy, Princess, stuff like that random. She rarely calls me by my real name, except when I'm in trouble. That's when I get called by my real name. You know, if you get called, okay, so if you get called by your first name, you're like, okay. If you get Courtney Marie, if you get like your first and middle name, you're in no trouble. If you get all three names, you're in big trouble. I don't know if that's for you guys, but that's the way it's always been for me. Who's your favorite person in the world? I love all people that I come in contact with. I'm a very lovable person. To answer this question without really answering it, I would have to say, in my family, the person that I'm closest to, but I love everybody, but the person that I'm closest to is my mom. Or would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Rural, I can't say that word. Rural area? Can you whistle? No, I cannot whistle. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, I do not. If I'm laying down and it's like dark and I'm not, like, if I'm wide awake, no, I need a light. But if I'm like going to sleep, I don't really care. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, I eat breakfast about every morning. The only time I do not eat breakfast is when I have an outing to go to, like, really early in the morning. So, yeah. Do you take any pills or medications daily? Yes, I take about 5 or 6 medications in the, like, morning or afternoon, and then I take about 5 or 6 at night before I go to bed. So, yeah. What medical conditions do you have? Let's see. Congenital diaphragmatic hernia. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what these are, so if you want to know what these are, look them up. So, yes. Well, you guys know what they are pretty much because I've explained it, but if you guys want to know, just, like, look it up. It is congenital diaphragmatic hernia, Klippel-Feil syndrome, Chiari malformation, ADHD, the Mink syndrome, and anxiety is what I've been diagnosed with. I don't know if that's medical, but that's pretty much it. That's all I have. So that's a lot of medical conditions, but they're not related. Well, the Klippel-Feil syndrome, most of the people have it with scoliosis, like TRA, for some odd reason. The people that was born with my condition, scoliosis is common. So, let's see. How many times have you been to the hospital? I can't tell you how many times I've been to the hospital, like emergency room wise, but staying wise, probably about 10 times. Or I've had to stay. Because I've been in the hospital a lot when I was little, and I just don't remember that my mom told me. Have you seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I've seen Finding Nemo. Where do you buy your jeans? I don't really wear jeans that much, but a lot of my pants are given to me, and if they're not given to me, my mom orders them online on Walmart. What's the last compliment you got? Probably from my grandma saying I look pretty or something. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Once or twice a month I'll remember my dreams, but not really that often. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? Iced tea, sweet tea. I'm not like a green tea, I'm not like latte tea or what. I'm not. Just iced tea, like sweet iced tea. I'm not a big fancy tea person. How many pairs of shoes do you own? I'm gonna say 7, 6 or 7. 7 or 6. I don't know. I do that. 6 or 7. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Christianity. How were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I believe in the spirit of Santa, but I was like 12. Why do you have a Tumblr? I have a Tumblr because I thought it was a good blogging website. Blogging website, but then I discovered Weebly, and it's awesome. So follow me on Weebly at www.weebly.com, www.court1987 .weebly.com, and that's my website. But yeah, I don't use Tumblr, so that's my video question tag. So hope you enjoyed it. Peace. Bye for now. I'm gonna play you guys out with a song, because it would not be me if I didn't. So, bye guys. If you guys wonder what that song is, it's Hallelujah Song by Hallelujah. I'm gonna. They don't start singing here in a minute. It's Hallelujah Song by Scott McIntyre and Danny Gokey. So, bye guys.